Royal Shockwave, King Frederik's hidden truth that changes everything. Welcome to BNews. In the heart of Europe, where centuries-old royal traditions meet the relentless scrutiny of the modern age, a storm has erupted inside one of the world's most respected monarchies, Denmark's royal family. What if the image of grace and stability carefully cultivated by King Frederik is only a mask, hiding a secret so profound it could alter the course of Danish history forever? This is the story that has set the palace halls whispering, the media ablaze, and the public divided, a royal shockwave that no one saw coming but everyone is now desperate to understand. Before we journey into the depths of this unfolding saga, remember to like this video and subscribe to BNews. Your engagement fuels our mission to bring you the most gripping, exclusive insights on global royal affairs. Now, join us as we peel back the layers of mystery surrounding King Frederik's hidden truth, a revelation with the power to reshape not just a monarchy, but the very identity of Denmark. For years, King Frederik has been the epitome of modern monarchy, a figure balancing the dignity of his office with a vision for a progressive Denmark. His public life is marked by diplomatic finesse, environmental advocacy, and an unwavering dedication to his people. Yet, beneath this polished exterior lies a story seldom told, one that palace insiders now reveal was carefully guarded, until now. It began with rumors of a secret meeting, whispered late-night encounters, and hushed conversations behind closed palace doors. This was no ordinary royal rendezvous, it involved a shadow from the king's past, a person whose presence challenges the official narrative and threatens to unravel decades of royal decorum. The secrecy surrounding this meeting has baffled royal watchers and experts alike. Was this a personal attempt at reconciliation with a long-lost confidant, or a strategic move aimed at navigating the complex political currents of Europe? The implications are far-reaching. Denmark's monarchy, while constitutional and largely ceremonial, remains a symbol of national identity and pride. Any fissures in the royal facade reverberate far beyond the palace, stirring public debate and raising uncomfortable questions about power, loyalty, and transparency in the 21st century. The Queen herself, Mary, renowned for her composure and political savvy, finds herself thrust into the spotlight amidst swirling speculation. Insiders suggest her reaction has been a delicate balancing act between private heartbreak and public duty. How a queen manages such revelations can define the monarchy's future, and in Mary's case, her response might be the glue holding a fragile royal unit together or the crack signaling deeper fractures. The dynamics between Frederik and Mary have always been a subject of fascination, but today they are under intense scrutiny as their marriage becomes a microcosm of the larger institutional crisis. Across Denmark, the public's reaction is a complex tapestry of loyalty, shock, and skepticism. Social media platforms are flooded with heated debates, trending hashtags, and viral posts dissecting every detail of the king's concealed past. To many, this revelation challenges their perception of a beloved monarch. To others, it's a call for greater transparency and reform in a system that some now see as outdated. This cultural tension reflects a global pattern. Monarchies everywhere are grappling with their relevance in an era that prizes openness and accountability over mystique and tradition. Journalists digging into this story suggest the hidden truth may extend beyond mere personal secrets into matters that carry political weight. Though Denmark's royal family doesn't wield direct political power, their influence is undeniable. Their symbolic authority shapes national identity and international relations. The revelation threatens to undermine that influence, prompting concerns about the monarchy's role in diplomatic affairs and public trust. If the king's secret touches upon political dealings or decisions previously unknown to the public, the fallout could be as much a constitutional crisis as a royal scandal. History offers a lens to understand the gravity of this moment. European monarchies have long been centers of intrigue, balancing public duty with private complexities. Denmark's royal family has maintained a relatively scandal-free reputation in recent decades, but the present revelation signals a departure from this calm. It's a stark reminder that behind the pomp and ceremony lie human lives fraught with conflict, ambition, and sometimes betrayal. This story could mark a turning point, one that forces monarchies to confront their past and redefine their future in an age of relentless media scrutiny. King Frederik's reputation as a modern, conscientious leader now faces unprecedented challenge. The contrast between his public image and the newly exposed reality invites a deeper examination of the man behind the crown. This isn't just about a secret, it's about the tension between personal identity and public expectation. How does a monarch reconcile private mistakes or hidden histories with the demands of national representation? The answer to this may shape how future generations view not only Frederik but the very institution he embodies. The ripple effect of this revelation extends well beyond Denmark's borders. International observers watch keenly, knowing that the Danish monarchy often sets a standard for constitutional monarchies worldwide. If this scandal precipitates major change or upheaval, other royal houses may face similar reckonings. The diplomatic implications are significant, as monarchs often serve as cultural ambassadors and stabilizing figures. The king's hidden truth could alter not only Denmark's internal dynamics but also its standing on the global stage. Amid this unfolding crisis, ethical questions arise about the role of the media and public in scrutinizing royal lives. Where should the line be drawn between public interest and private dignity? Should monarchs, as symbolic heads of state, be held to higher standards of openness, or is there a legitimate need for secrecy to preserve stability? The answers are elusive but central to understanding why this story grips the nation and sparks such fervent debate worldwide. Palace insiders reveal frantic efforts behind the scenes to manage the crisis. Damage control strategies are being deployed, with advisors urging transparency balanced against protecting the royal family's dignity. The monarchy understands the stakes. Failure to address the revelations openly risks alienating the public and destabilizing an institution that relies heavily on popular support. How the palace navigates this delicate situation could redefine Denmark's monarchy for decades to come. The government, too, is watching carefully. Although Denmark's monarchy has limited political power, the scandal complicates relationships between royal figures and elected officials. Conversations behind closed doors suggest an appetite for reform, perhaps revisiting protocols on royal transparency or establishing new mechanisms for accountability. This crisis may catalyze discussions that will shape Denmark's constitutional future, blurring lines between tradition and modern governance. Public opinion remains sharply divided. While loyalists rally behind the king, believing he can weather this storm, critics question the monarchy's relevance in a society increasingly demanding transparency and democratic principles. This polarization mirrors challenges faced by monarchies globally, caught between centuries-old traditions and contemporary values. Queen Mary's role is emerging as a beacon of resilience amid uncertainty. Her composed handling of the scandal, though mostly unseen by the public, reflects a deep personal strength and political acumen. The Queen's response could either heal or deepen royal wounds, underscoring the human dimension within this high-profile saga, a reminder that royal families, despite their public grandeur, confront challenges that are deeply personal. Experts suggest that the current crisis may ultimately spur necessary transformation within the monarchy. Faced with relentless media scrutiny and shifting public expectations, royal families must evolve or risk irrelevance. Denmark stands at a crossroads, with King Frederik's revelation acting as a catalyst for potentially profound institutional change, a moment that could either reinforce the monarchy's place or hasten its decline. The king's past is being re-examined under this new light, with biographers and historians seeking to uncover what led to the hidden truth now exposed. This re-evaluation reveals a complex figure shaped by pressures of duty, personal struggles, and the unyielding glare of public life, a man both revered and deeply human. Official statements from the palace have been cautiously worded, emphasizing unity and commitment to Denmark's future. The subtle tone conveys the seriousness of the crisis while attempting to reassure a concerned public. Navigating this communication challenge is emblematic of the difficulties monarchies face in controlling narratives in today's hyperconnected world. Social media amplifies every development, fueling speculation and shaping public discourse in real time. The democratization of information means that the royal scandal is no longer confined to traditional media or palace insiders. It belongs to the global public now, whose collective voice influences perceptions and outcomes in unprecedented ways. Looking ahead, the fate of King Frederik and the Danish monarchy hangs in the balance. Will this revelation mark the beginning of a painful decline, or the dawn of a reformed, resilient institution? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain. The royal shockwave caused by this hidden truth has irrevocably altered the narrative of Denmark's royal family. As we close, we invite you to ponder this: should monarchs be held to the same standards of transparency and accountability as elected leaders, or does the preservation of royal privacy serve a greater societal purpose? What do you believe lies ahead for King Frederik and Queen Mary? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell to stay connected with BNews for all the latest updates on this unprecedented royal drama.